Hello, good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ajayi. Good afternoon, my AJ Ezine. I can see you, but I can see you, but I can't see you. Good afternoon, Mayowa Ayilaran. Good afternoon, Rotarian Ada Obi. Good afternoon, Rotarian Omena. Good afternoon,
sir.
Rotarian Oluwatiwi. Rotarian Fortune, good afternoon. Rotarian Ibirunke, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Nice to be here.
Good afternoon, sir. Nice to be here.
President Emeritus, Co-President V. Ishomimo, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Rotarian Lawrence Agbanobi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Assistant Secretary Thomas Isibo. My PP.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mike, afternoon.
My
Chairman.
SAA.
Is that my DG?
Yes, it is.
Good afternoon, man.
Afternoon, how are you?
Well, I'm very fine, thank you.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, man.
We are very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
I hope that will attract more influence and more things for the district.
Interestingly, you can see I have two pins now. I'm wearing my other pin here and my Rotary pin.
Yes.
And because my governor is a Rotarian, he said this is the only approved pin that can go with the governor's pin.
Tell him that he should come and do donation to this 9110.
He will. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. Good morning, fellow Rotarians online.
Good afternoon, my
Good afternoon, our DG.
Afternoon. Hope we are all doing great.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
By His grace, we thank God. Thank you.
My PAG charter president. How are you today?
I knew you were going to say that. Good afternoon,
Afternoon.
Good to see you, ma.
Good to see you.
So my DG, let me run through another session of reminders, then I'll be back with you shortly.
All right, thank you.
Hello, fellow Rotarians. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Okay. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, AG Valentine Shume. You're very much welcome. Good afternoon, Rotarian Adetayo Fatoyinbo. Good afternoon, Rotarian Babatunde Aremu. I'm fellow Rotarians. I believe that we should start at 12:15. The DG has been waiting since 12, so 15 minutes is good enough time to give to everyone to join us. So I would also like to extend my warm greetings to our zonal coordinator, Rotarian Chinedu Ebo. You're very much welcome, sir. Rotarian Chinedu Uche Uka. My PAG, you're very welcome. Charter President Oba, you're welcome from Mausi Shagam. Rotarian Dapo Adiro, you're welcome. A special member of the Public Image Committee, immediate past President Faith Ikems, you are very much welcome. Okay. Another member of my Public Image Committee who would help us drive today's process is here. Rotarian Timitayo Ayorinde, you're very much welcome. Another member of my committee is here, Rotarian Stephanie Nwabili. You're very welcome. Rotarian Dennis, you're welcome. Past President Lucky Ariri, you're welcome. A member of my club, Rotary Club of Ikeja South, the prestige of Rotary, Rotarian Patricia Nwarachi. Welcome. My good friend, Rotarian Omoye Bota, you're welcome. Rotarian Ote Enaibe. The whole president of, I think that's Rotary Club of Zafalomon. You're very much welcome. Rotarian Sam. Okay, I can also see our executive secretary, past assistant Governor Tayo Adilaja. Good afternoon, sir. PAG Uzo. I think you're the one I'm seeing in one corner there. Welcome, ma. Rotarian Kennedy, you're very much welcome. Fellow Rotarians, we will start in another minute. My PAG and advisor to our committee, Rotarian John Senaya. Good afternoon, sir. My DG and Larry, are you doing? Good afternoon, sir. You're very much welcome. Rotarian Isijola, welcome and good afternoon. Fellow Rotarians, if you are the one using the device called Samsung SM S901B, please kindly rename your device so we can acknowledge you appropriately. Otherwise, we're going to move you out of the session. Rotarian Ibironke Sadika, you're very much welcome. Rotarian Aminat Aminu, we're very welcome. Rotarian Bewa Oluwatosin, you're welcome. Rotarian Gabriel Aye, you're very much welcome. My DG,
Yes, my chairman.
Yes, I think it's 12:15. I believe that we have a good number here. And because we have other channels, I know that Rotarians would have taken the opportunity to be with us on Instagram,
YouTube and all
Facebook,
that.
and the rest. So I believe we should start now.
Yes, I think so. I think we should start.
Yeah. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. It's another edition of DJ Speaks, and I warmly welcome you all to this session. And I yield the floor to the DG to do the needful by declaring this meeting open.
Thank you very much, Public Image Chair, Michael. I welcome all the district leaders, all Hope presidents, and Rotarians here present. This is the third session of our DG Speaks for this Rotary year. And hereby, by the virtue of the power vested in me as your district governor, call this meeting to order. May we share the Rotary. Thank you.
So we should rise and share the Rotary grace.
And share the Rotary grace, yes. Oh
Lord,
oh Lord, and giver of all good, praise thee for our daily food. May Rotary us to serve all our days. Thank you. Thank you very much for the Rotary grace. We want to take recognitions. Mike, have you taken all the recognitions? Maybe we should skip that if you had welcomed.
Yes, I have. I have, ma'am.
You have.
Yes.
Thank you very much for taking the recognitions. So my Hope presidents, captains of Hope presidents here present, district governor-elects, district governor nominees, district leaders, AGs, chairmen of committees, zonal coordinators, all Rotarians here present. I welcome you all once again to this session, and I say good afternoon all. It's been a wonderful Rotary year. We started this year, July 1st. A lot has happened since we started the Rotary year, and we can only give glory to God for how far we have come. All the clubs and their presidents have done well so far in different areas of our service to humanity, starting from the month of July up till this month, which is our foundation month. I see that presidents and their clubs have adhered strictly to the themes of every month and done projects within those months to meet up those things accordingly. And this month, we are in the foundation month. And we know how important foundation is to the Rotary Foundation or to Rotary International. And I want to believe that the way we started other months in carrying out different projects and all that, that will also be very much willing to do so many support to the foundation this month of November. So that by the end of November, we will be having a lot of figures to show what we have done for this month of November. I also want to thank the membership chairman, PDG Patrick Ikelua. He has done so well in trying to alleviate so many problems within our clubs and to still attract members to Rotary, knowing fully well that membership is one of our highest priorities. In this Rotary year, we have attracted a net gain. I call it net gain because Rotarians are still deleting members from their clubs. So we have attracted a net gain of about 194. We started the year with 4667 Rotarians. And as at this morning, we have a total number of 4861 Rotarians. That's a net gain of 194 members. I want to thank you all for attracting quality members to Rotary. May I also use this opportunity to officially, or by this DG Speak, once again, congratulate us all for the districting of our district. You know, we started the year by saying I'm going to be a mother of twins, but all this while it was being anticipated with mixed feelings. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? But as of today, I can categorically speak for sure. I'm actually an Iyabeji, and I've delivered the twins. These twins is District 9111 and District 9112. The two districts are going to take off from 1st of July 2024. So which means that most of the programs we are going to be having this Rotary year is going to be the last for District 9110. I say it with mixed feelings, because at the end of this Rotary year, even though we are going to be happy, districting means we are growing. It means that we are heading to about 5,000 Rotarians in this district, and we need to split so that each district will now grow their membership too. And one day, each side of the district will grow back to another 5,000, and we district again as we grow Rotary in Africa. And then I have these mixed feelings because some of us may never see ourselves again, even though we're all within Lagos and Ogun State. But because we're in one district, so many programs bring us together. At the end of this Rotary year, from July 1st next year, we'll be having separate programs, separate trainings, separate conferences, everything separately, even installations. So you find out that we may not be able to attend each other's events as much as we would have loved to, because the events may be happening almost at the same time, and you cannot divide yourself into two. That is the more reason why we have to create friendship this Rotary year. Friendship across clubs, friendship among ourselves, which is one of the third core values of Rotary, fellowship and friendship. Because the friendship you create within this Rotary year now, from now till June next year, maybe what will be sustained. Well, those are the friends you can really interact with after the district. And those are people you could call outside Rotary to say, how do you do and where do we meet, or what is happening to you? So with this, I want to say it would be nice if you make yourself available in all the events that is going to be happening this Rotary year, knowing fully well that those events are going to be bringing Rotarians together, and it will avail you an opportunity to create friendship that will last forever. That's why I said I say it with mixed feelings. And nevertheless, I am happy that we are indeed going to be districting at the end of this Rotary year. It's an effort, and I thank everyone that has contributed to make this possible, starting from the district leaders, the past district governors, to our very Rotarians, including my very self. Say thank you to us all for making this possible. The essence of DG Speaks is to have an avenue to interact with our Rotarians. Because minus this, I'm always busy going for DG visits, attending installations, one activity or the other. But today I'm available, sitting down here to listen to all of you. So it's not just about what the DG will say to you, it's about what you will say to the DG. It's about what you will report about our district. It's about what areas you need clarifications on and you want to ask your questions. It's going to be an interactive section. So please don't make it a DG addressing system. It's an interactive session. So I want to hear from you, Rotarians. I want to get feedback on what has been happening since July 1st of this Rotary year up to today, November 6th. I want to hear from my district leaders. I want to hear from my AGs. I want to hear from my Hope presidents. I want to hear from fellow Rotarians. How do you feel? What have you observed? Are there areas you think we need to pay more attention to? Are there areas that need to be looked into? Are there clubs that are having serious issues that needs to come to the attention of the DG? Please, this is an avenue for us to say it all and to interact so that the ones we can't solve immediately, we'll take note of, and then we can revisit it after the DG speaks. So please, don't make it my speech. I want it to be very much interactive. But before I avail you the opportunity to start talking and asking your questions or making comments, I want to also address this month, Foundation Month, because it is the month of foundation. I notice a lot of transfers are going on. I thank all the Rotarians that have done transfers so far. Some donate without reporting it the way it should be reported to enable Rotary Foundation of Rotary International capture your donation. And that is why we always say, once you make payments, be it direct payment, be it transfer through the Zenith account, please send the advice or notification to Helen, the district office. It is our job to make sure that all donations and support is reported adequately so that we'll stop having cases of people that donate to the foundation and they don't get the required recognition and their pins are not sent. It's always come as a result of bad reporting system or not reporting the donations at all. So please, let's donate and report. If you don't report, that account, if you notice, is Rotary International District 9125. So which means it's not being controlled by our district. Neither do we have access to the account. So if you donate and you don't report it adequately, that money will be hanging in that account. And even RI cannot reconcile it because they need to know from what district is that money coming from which club, especially with the identification number of the Rotarian that is paying the money or donating to the foundation. So please, let's make effort to do the right thing so that we can get the adequate recognitions accordingly. I also want to plead. Most times, our members do donations to annual giving, ERI, and all that, but we don't pay much attention to polio the way we should. And some people think that when they give their annual giving, when they do their 1,000 PHF, you can either decide this 1,000 PHF, should it go to annual funds or go to polio? Whichever way, you still get your normal recognition for having given $1,000 to the foundation. Or you can give to annual giving and give to polio, knowing fully well that what we give to annual giving is what comes back to the districts to be shared in terms of DDF and global grants. But what you give to polio goes into polio eradication, and that cannot be shared. So let's do the right thing, a little to the right, a little to the left, give to polio, give to annual funds. That will make it a better donation for us all. I want to also appreciate all the clubs. Well, let me say, as of now, our donation to the foundation, thank you. I've been calling out to Rotarians to donate, especially to polio, because we're coming last in polio from the 4 districts. So I want to say that this morning, I'm glad to note that our donation to polio had risen to $25,483.45 from the last report of about $17,000 last week. So thank you to the Rotarians that had made this possible, while I also look forward to more Rotarians donating adequately to our foundation and to polio. Altogether, for this Rotary year, we have gotten about $170,430.25 as total donation to the foundation. I appreciate you all for this. I'm still looking forward, like the Oliver Twist we are, to more donations. A lot of pledges were done during my visits to the clubs. I have so far visited about 55 clubs this Rotary year. That wasn't easy, but God is our strength. Out of these 55 clubs that we have visited, a lot of promises and pledges has been done to the foundation. I'm actually looking forward to the redeeming of those pledges. Kindly do so, please. And even the clubs I have not been to, you don't have to wait for the DG to come for you to donate to the foundation. Giving to the foundation is an ongoing thing. So please, whenever the money is available, don't wait for the DG or to be prodded by anyone. Just do the donation and send us the advice so that it can be reported accordingly. This year, we had, for the first time, held a seminar to educate Rotarians, the club presidents, and their supervisors, the AGs and the zonal coordinators. We held a section with the Award and Recognition Committee to educate them on the guidelines that need to be adhered to this year for awards and recognitions. I want to believe that the clubs are putting together their reports for half year so that they can submit it timely to enable the committee work on it. And that whatever you have done for this Rotary year is being documented adequately and accurately so that when it's time to make a report, it will be so easy for the club to make reports. If you do not make your reports, the committee can only work based on what they see because they cannot go around all the clubs to know what you're doing. So it's what you report, they will judge you with. And for those who will not report at all, there's no way the committee will get to know what you have done for the Rotary year to determine whether you deserve an award or not. So kindly make your reports accordingly and timely too, to enable the committee work well. I also want to use this opportunity to talk about, maybe I should hold on for now and then when after this take some questions and whatever, and then we can go to upcoming events that is coming up for the remaining part of the Rotary year, especially for this year that will end between December, January. We have a lot of activities lined up that needs to be done. So I don't want it to be me talking. I need to hear from the Rotarians before I go into our upcoming events for the remaining part of the year. So Michael, are you still there? My chairman. Okay, maybe he's distracted a bit. I will continue. Does anyone have anything to say? Are you all hearing me? Are there questions? No questions so far. So let me take the upcoming events at once. We have a lot of upcoming events waiting to happen this Rotary year. I want to talk about one, membership leads. The allocation of membership leads. We have a section here at the district office coming up on the 11th of November, about 3 p.m. Hope presidents can come to this session and pick available candidates to add to their clubs accordingly, because a lot of people will be coming into the district that had been attracted to Rotary and shown interest one way or the other to belong to one club or the other. So if you come and you have somebody, a member, that will fit into your club area, you will be glad to take the person with you and follow up accordingly. We have the dinner dance coming up on the 26th of November at Muson Center. The platforms have all been saturated with ideas and flyers of all kinds, telling us the next thing to happen, and all the programs have been lined up for the dinner dance. It promises to be a good one and it promises to be fun. If you have not registered or bought your tickets to attend the dinner dance, kindly do so. And if you have not supported the committee, please kindly do so. They need your committee. They need your support to make that day a very memorable one for all of us. And whatever we get or realize from that dinner dance will be given to the foundation accordingly. We also have the family of Rotary coming up in December at the Crown Resort, Abara. Please plan to be there. If you have not made your reservations or done your registration to bring your family and your kids out to the resort, kindly do so. It promises to be good and it will be filled with a lot of fun. It's another way for us to relax and to say thank you for a good year that is coming to an end. We have the All Nigerian Rotary Convention that will be coming up next year. The committee is working very hard to put that event together. I think venue has been decided. It's going to be at Airport Hotel. I think there's a tent in Airport Hotel. It's going to be there somewhere there in March next year. So the committee will be reaching out to you with all the details. Plan to register and be there. We're going to play host to all Rotarians and Rotary clubs from Nigeria. And it will not be nice for them to outnumber us in Lagos, knowing fully well that they will be flying, buying tickets or coming by road, and also paying hotel bills to enable them to attend this convention. But we in Lagos have the opportunity to just walk in or drive in from our homes. So let's register in numbers and also support the committee to enable them plan adequately for the event. The multi-club training has been moving from zone to zone. The next one is coming up in the 7th of December. We just finished one, 26th of October. The next one is 7th of December and it's coming up in zone 11 and 12. I think that is the Ogun State area, the Ogun State Rotarians. If you have not registered or supported the committee, please plan to do that, as they are coming to your zone to facilitate and make you more knowledgeable than you already are. So plan to be there and attend the event. We have RILA. I can see RILA team have started the screening. They are going to be doing that from one club to the other. I think they have their timetable. Please check your timetable and see when you fit in. And then for those that have promised to sponsor RILArians, participants to RILA, kindly do so accordingly. This is the time to make payments for those candidates you want to sponsor, and then get the participants ready for screening for RILA that will take place 6th to 14th of January next year. There is also going to be a sports festival. This is coming up in our district for the first time. We've never had this kind of event before. It's been unveiled in the month of October at the district office. The torch has been lit in. So please plan to register. The link is all over our platform and the sports committee has been going around. There's a lot of sporting activities that will happen on that day or within that period. Plan to register for the sports you have interest in. Register as a club, register as an individual, and plan to support them accordingly to enable that to happen. May I not forget the Rotaract Summit. Like our district is also playing host to all Rotaractors from Africa. And the summit is going to be between the 23rd and 26th of November at Orchid Hotel. All Rotaractors from Africa are coming into Lagos for this wonderful summit. Plan to give them support or be there, either for the opening or closing ceremony, to act as a support to the Rotaractors. Your presence will be very much appreciated. I thank you for all the support you have gotten. Let me not forget public image. Rotarians have done well so far this Rotary year. All we had charged them to do on public image and mental health, they've done so wonderfully well. For public image, all our social media handles are, in fact, everywhere, billboards everywhere. Our public image, district of public image team is doing very well. The club's presidents and members are doing very well. Our stories are all over the place for this Rotary year, and that is attracting so much members to us. Like the membership lead we want to do on the 11th of November is because of this publicity. A lot of people are writing in. I know a lot of mails I received, and I forwarded it to the chairman of membership lead. People want to know, how do they join Rotary? How are they going to be? What will they need to do to become Rotarians? And a lot of interest is being activated through our publicity. So please continue doing that. Don't stop. Continue with the publicity accordingly. May I also appreciate for polio. Last month was polio month. We had a wonderful exposure and awareness done for polio. We took it in 3 zones: Lagos Island, Lagos Mainland, and then the final one was done in Abeokuta. For the Lagos Island, we had to do the work with the PDGs, and the immediate past National Polio Chairman, PDG Funsho, was there to work with us all through. He was not tired. We appreciate him. And even PDG Omotosho was there, working side by side with me all through and fro on that work. And I appreciate him so much. I appreciate PDG Funsho and all the district leaders that came out that morning to do that work with us. God bless you all. The mainland was, in fact, the pour out of Rotarians for the mainland work was so amazing. Everywhere was full. We walked through from here to Ikeja, bus stop, everywhere and back. And the height of the work is the presence of our revered PDG and Doyen, who came out to take that work with us. PDG Prince Adeluyi, Julius Adeluyi Adelusi, or Adelusi Adeluyi. Adelusi Adeluyi. He was with us on that walk. It was so amazing to see him, so wonderful. We appreciate him so much. And he took the work with us to a certain level where he had to leave us. But we appreciate it. Because for the first time ever, he came out to do a polio walk with the district. We appreciate him so much. We also had a polio ambassador that was there to work with us. He came with Rotary Club of Bagada. Sheyi Awolowo. He walked all through and back on the polio walk. We appreciate him. And then the RC Bagada that provided us with a van, 2 vans for the walk. The van was donated, and the van will be patrolling with the branding of polio for the next 4 to 6 months all over Lagos. That is another publicity and awareness. We appreciate them so much. We also took the train to Abeokuta, where we had the pleasure of undertaking the work with 4 commissioners from Ogun State. The Commissioner for Health, the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, that is our own Adijat Adeleye, Co-President Rotary Club of Abeokuta. We also had a Commissioner for Housing, also a Rotarian, and the Commissioner for Works. They were all there to take the work with us, and that created another level of awareness for the Ogun State indigents. I thank them for that. That polio month, October, was well publicized. Clubs in their own different ways took to the streets in different ways to publicize and create an awareness for polio. I appreciate them all for what they have done. The Rotary Family Health Days also came. A lot of treatments to prevent diseases were done. A lot of screening, a lot of vaccinations and all that were done. And I appreciate them all. All the clubs that participated in that whole Rotary Family Health Day, I thank you all. May I not forget the Rotary Club of Lagos Pangrove that performed about 780 cataract surgeries within that period. And the members or beneficiaries were brought from different clubs. And the surgery was done in our own Indo-Eye clinic in a solo. All that was part of what was achieved for the first 4 months of this Rotary year. I will say the rest as we go on, but let me give space for people to interact. You see, I don't want it to be just me talking, and I've been talking since we started. I've spoken for many minutes. So Mike, take it from here. Are there
Thank you
people
very much.
who raised up
Thank you
their
very
hands
much,
that want to say
my
something?
DG.
Thank you.
You know that you set up a very powerful committee, so I don't want it to seem like Mike is always moderating this session. So I want to yield the floor to a member of my committee, Temitayo Ayorinde, to take this session. Fellow Rotarians, like the DG has said, this is an interactive session. You know, she wants to hear everything, observations, comment, what is happening in your club, what you want her to intervene in directly. So I'll yield the floor to Temitayo to moderate this session. If you have a question, just raise your hand, she will recognize you, and then you say it, or you put it on the chat room. But just raise your hand, or you put your question in the chat room, and she will take it. She's waiting. Elizabeth, please unmute Temitayo. Thank you. So you can see that the committee is working, my DG.
They are working, yes. He's been unmuted and he's been made a co-host. So
good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon, everyone.
Temitayo, how
Good
are you?
afternoon, Apik. Fine, thank you, Ma. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. We are in the chat room. I can't see any questions yet.
I think
But
I
if you
can
sent
see
a
the
question
hands of
before now, please.
Tunde Olaleye's hand is raised.
Okay.
Can Tunde unmute himself?
Unmute. Please hold on. Let me try to unmute him.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my DG, and
Okay.
good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
I don't know if I don't know if I missed this, but while you were advertising the programs coming up from now till next year, I guess you skipped the Rotary Week of Service, which is coming up from March 4th to 7th. Just a way of reminding you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tunde. Yes, I actually omitted it. Rotary Week of Service is coming up from 4th to 7th of March next year. It's an avenue for clubs to showcase what they have done for the Rotary year. Even Rotary Awareness Month too, January. The committee is also coming up with that. So thank you for reminding me, Tunde. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Rotary and Tunde. Thank you very much, my DG. I have Rotary Ibrahim's hands raised. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, I have done that. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my district governor.
Afternoon, my AG.
I just want to first, after reading your report for November, I said, wow, how time flies, and look at what we have achieved. Congratulations, my DG.
Thank you so much.
But I want to use this opportunity to remind all whole presidents and public image chairs, if I get the permission of my district governor, to let them know that the Humanitarian Reporting Awards is going to be big, this Rotary year. We are planning to hold it on the 17th of April next year. That's the date our district governor has approved for us, and it will hold at the Rotary Center. It means we are calling for entries from all the Rotary clubs. The Humanitarian Reporting Awards is about deepening our engagement with media organizations and journalists. Okay, we have 15 categories, of awards that we have shared electronically and through different platforms. We want all the whole presidents and the public image chairs to tell us the media organizations and journalists that are promoting our humanitarian intervention projects in both Lagos and Ogun State communities. It's important we celebrate the work we are doing and tell our stories. These awards will come with cash prizes, all the 15 awards. So please check the different categories, submit your entries via the Google link provided. A panel of those that will be determining the award winners. We're setting that up. So entry period is from July 1 this year to March 3rd, end of March 31, 2024. So that's a period of 9 months and that we'll continue to collate all the entries. We will now screen the entries and hold the awards presentation on the 17th of April in 2024. Thank you, my district governor, for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Mayeji.
Thank you very much, sir. I see Rotarian Kennedy from RC Egbe. That's because your name description is here. For other Rotarians that would speak, please, when we unmute or when you unmute yourselves, please identify yourselves so that the club you are contacting or calling in from. Rotarian Kennedy, please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Good day, ma. The DG.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. DG, you have done. Thank you so much you've done a good work so far. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I want to speak on the DG visit to our club.
Okay.
Your visit. This is the third time your office have moved your visit for 3 times, consecutive times now. Your visit that's supposed to be on the 12th November have been surprisingly moved this morning to 3rd December without any consultation from our club to ascertain if the date is suitable or not. Concerning the fact that this date have been moved for 3 times now, I feel this is very unfair. Yes, I know the DG is very, very busy and the office also very busy. But I feel that it's okay, right, and to consult widely with the club to know if to find a stable date, that what seems like an imposing a date on us. We have made commitments on that 12th to move it on the 3rd without even considering that 3rd is stable for our club to receive our DG, which we have been planning for more than since last month. Please, I'm pleading that the office should reschedule this visit. 3rd December is not okay for us as a club.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Kennedy. I've had your plea. I am so sorry if that movement is going to affect your plans. The 12th of November, I'm going to be outside Lagos. As an invitation that came, I'm going to be in Abuja on the 12th. And maybe that is why the secretariat decided to move it. But they shouldn't have fixed the date without contacting your president to confirm suitability of another date. So I want to believe that if they had chosen 3rd, did you talk with your president to know if he was
president? Yes, every other member of the club is vehemently against it. Honestly,
And your president said he was not contacted before the date was chosen.
He was not consulted. 3 times the date have been moved, he was not consulted.
Okay, sorry about that. We'll get back to you and we'll pick a suitable date.
Kennedy.
We'll get back to you and pick a suitable date. Thank you.
Please. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma, so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, my DG. Rotarian Kennedy, please let the president liaise with the secretariat, speak with the district secretary. We apologize for that and we'll get back to you. Let's take Rotarian Muyiwa Akitunde, please. You're welcome, sir. Rotarian Muyiwa Akitunde, please unmute yourself.
All right. Good evening, my DG.
Afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. Sorry. And good evening. Good afternoon to all Rotary leaders and fellow Rotarians. I want to start by commending the DG for what you've done so far. I mean, I was very wowed when I listened to your reports. For what you've done, this month. Well done, ma.
Thank you very much.
My question specifically is on, you are rightly described as ERBG, because you are going to give birth to 2 districts at the end of this district year.
Yes.
And I think you should try and let us know as much as possible. I happen to be the president-elect of my club, Rotary Club of Ikeja Central. And so we are getting ready to start new district from the next year. What are those steps that we need to? There's a group that has already been created we are going to be under district 912. 912 has created a group and getting president-elect ready for action from July 1st next year. So what are those things that the club needs to look forward to as district 910 dissolve into 912 and 911? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Idris. The first thing you look forward to is that you will know by now, you should know where you belong, either in 9111 on 9112. The rest, the committee, there is going to be a transition committee to handle the districting affairs. And they will come up with the different things and activities or whatever you need to do. But the first thing first is that you know where you belong. I think you belong either to 911 or you belong to 9112. Other plans will be communicated to you accordingly as we progress. And very shortly, the committee will reach out to club presidents and other Rotarians to let us know the way forward.
Thank you very much, my DG.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, before the end of this call, we will try to share the list again in the chat group. We'll also try to repost on both district platforms. We'll have the list sent out when it is confirmed to every Rotarian's email boxes. If you do not receive emails from the district, please get in touch with your secretary, your club secretaries, and let the district know so that you'll be included in the messages, the mails that go out almost every day to all Rotarians. I see Sir Jalili Fedi, Rotarian Jalili. Please unmute yourself. I see your hands raised. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, my district governor, fellow Rotarians.
Afternoon, my AJ. We're listening.
Yes, ma. It's happening in February, ma. February 15th to 17th, immediately after Valentine. So it's not much. So it's going to happen in by February 15th to 17th, so that we understand that is the month. That is one. Then two, the registration.
I've lost you. I'm not hearing you.
And to have this now for 1 hour, for 2, now to 5 coming in even more than we who are the hosts. So just to address the point of the convention and also to clarify the date, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you for the date clarification and also for adding your voice to encouraging members to register adequately. I'm sure your committee will come up with flyers very soon to address the issues so that people will know what to do.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I was muted. Apologies. I'm trying to send a list. I will send a list to us now for the districts, and then we'll update as time goes on. From the chat room, I see someone, Moni Creamy. Okay, Rotary Monica Okereke, Rotary Club of Festac. My question, do we have a database of past Rileyans? If yes, good. But if no, can we start building a database of our Rileyans and keep working and guiding them after the 1 week with us as they grow to be the difference? That's the question for Rotary Monica for you, Ma.
Yes, thank you. Yes, we do have a database for Rileyans. For about how many years? Not far back, because it's not long ago we started putting the database together. But we have them because we need to continuously engage them to know when some of them can mature into becoming Rotarians and what other areas we can have them join Rotary to do one thing or the other. So yes, there's a database. And if we need to get back to this database to take names or whatever for anything, it is available.
Rotary and Monica, I hope we're good. Okay, Rotary and Nicola says to share the link for the humanitarian award. Okay, we'll let you know when the link is available. Rotary and Michael from RC Solo is within the DG and all Rotarians. Rotary and Olaiton did not specify a club, but AG Olaiton, Jury, okay, AG Olaiton. You'd like to congratulate and commend the OPE DG for a very eventful and progressive 4 months. She also thanks the DG for being responsive, being very responsive. when one calls DG and does not get her, she calls back and she takes time to listen and proffer solution. Thank you very much, Ma. Keep it up. I wish you the best in the months to come. This is from AG Olai Toma to you.
Thank you, AG Olai. I appreciate your comments. Thank you very much.
Okay. From the chat room, okay. Richard Taiwo Ebenezer wants to appreciate the Hope Governor for her visit to Rotary Club of Ikeja New Horizon. He says thank you.
Thank you, my president.
Okay, we do not have further questions, Ma, and I think let me quickly check what we have on our agenda. Please hold on.
Okay, while we're waiting for more members to come up, there's also something else that was done on Saturday. While I was visiting Rotary Club of Eko Atlantic, we unveiled a new helpline.
RCVGC thanks the DG for a visit to our club on Saturday. God bless you and your team. Thank you, RCVGC, for thanking the DG. Okay, Ma, we don't have any other questions or comments, but we would like to take, if you have any questions or comments or observations, Ma, from your visits or generally that you want to give. If not, we'll take your closing remarks, Ma.
Let me also talk about the mental health helpline.
Hello?
That was just mental health helpline that was just unveiled in collaboration with Rotary Club of Eko Atlantic. It was done on Saturday. We're going to have a helpline at the district office, an office set up at the district office with about 4 or 5 staff, and then a telephone line where people can call in for mental health issues, and there will be people on ground to talk to them. And if for any reason the people on ground cannot attend to their problems, they will be referred accordingly to the mental health specialist to have a word with them. This mental health helpline is 091111 50,000. That is the line. You call this line for free. The charges for calling will not go to the caller. The caller will be calling in for free. So this is another innovation for District 9110, in line with our drive to create a lot of awareness for mental health for this Rotary year, like the Rotary International Presidents charged us to go and do. So it's a mental health awareness project. So we'll have the call center set up at the district office with a toll-free line. You use the toll-free to get to the people, and you can discuss with the mental health people for free. And don't worry, your discussions will not be publicized. It will have all the whatever that it deserves. I think there were some comments coming up again. I know to say.
Yes, ma'am, I'm going on it. Thank you very much, my DG. If you did not get the number, it is 0911 50,000. Information confidentiality is the watchword, and whatever you discuss is strictly confidential. The mental health of every Rotarian is our prerogative. It is passionate to the heart of the DG. It is passionate to the heart of every Rotarian. 0911 50,000. Please take note of this line and call at any time. It is toll free. What is the district? We have Rotarian Saeed Rashid asking, what is the district doing about the clubs that have not filled their goals for the year?
We had a meeting with the weak clubs in October to find out the problems with the clubs and how these problems can be revisited. Most of the presidents came with their AGs and all that. The issues were raised. What we found out is that some clubs have been issued from the day they were chartered, started having problems because of the way they were chartered and how the configuration of the membership came up. Some people were chartered, after chartering, they go back to their main clubs. Some people were chartered, dues were paid for the members, and after the first year, the members cannot continue to pay dues. As we speak, we have about 52 weak clubs within the district. And the clubs that have not been able to set up their goals in RI are among these 52 clubs. Most of them too have not been able to pay their RI dues. Neither have they been able to pay district dues. And these clubs cut across District 911 and 9112. So we're visiting it. I even had to speak with the AG from Abeokuta, Ogun State this morning, AG Festus, who was trying to put together the weak clubs within that Abeokuta zone. For me to meet with them, with the district leaders next week or this week, because I'll be visiting a club in Abeokuta this week. So we want to use the opportunity to also meet with the weak clubs in Abeokuta to find out why they are weak. You see, these weak clubs will only have two solutions or three. One, either they are ready to grow membership back for the club, or they are ready to merge either with their sponsor club or any other club of their choice within their zone, or they are adamant to their problems and they're just waiting like a time bomb that is waiting to explode, waiting to be delisted from Rotary International. Because if they don't pay their dues, after a while, even Rotary International will delete them. But because we don't want clubs to be delisted, we are working hard to see to the problems. All I would say, if you're from a very weak club and you know there's no way this club can survive, rather than for us to lose the members, there are some good members within the weak club. Rather than for us to lose those good members, I will suggest that clubs give in to merger. Merger does not mean you are no longer a Rotarian. Instead, it brings you into a more healthy Rotary club where your activities and your position will be felt more, and you will be in a better position to contribute adequately to the progress of the club. Unlike remaining with a weak club where meetings will not be held. Like I know some clubs, even up to holding meetings, they can't hold meetings anymore because either the president has JAPA or the president cannot be seen or members are not showing up for meetings. There's a lot of issues. And we have, for now, 52 weak clubs, which I inherited from last Rotary year. And we're still working hard to see what solutions can be reached for these weak clubs. But we must reach at a solution before the end of this Rotary year, or even before the end of the next quarter. I want to believe that some solutions will be reached. It's just that the clubs are adamant to change. The essence of the meeting is to talk to them to know that change is a constant thing. It doesn't mean weakness. So we're working on it.
Thank you very much, my DG. Rotary Saeed, I hope that answers your question. Change is a constant thing. We do not want to delist clubs. Rather than delist, we'll either merge or let us get the strong members of these clubs to join other clubs. Thank you very much, our DG Ma. We have Rotary and Ibong asking, my DG Ma, we currently have a districting committee that was inaugurated last Rotary year. You said you'll be forming a new districting committee. Will the previous committee be disbanded for this new one, or what would happen?
I said there's going to be a districting committee set up to handle the districting, and you will be hearing from the committee very soon.
Okay, she's saying that there was one that was inaugurated last year.
Yes. And as you know, all committees stand dissolved at the end of the Rotary year, isn't it?
Rotary year. Rotary and Ebong, a committee will
so
be
we have to
re-inaugurate a new committee for this Rotary year. Okay, ma. Richard Embong, a committee will be reconstituted and re-inaugurated, and it will be communicated to everyone. Thank you. Rotarian Benga Adenaike from Owutu Ishawo. Why is the district joining DG visitation to clubs in Ikorodu, as this is not the usual system?
I didn't get that question.
I think maybe there's a merger of some clubs in Ikorodu. He's saying, why is the district joining DG visitation to clubs in Ikorodu, as this is not the usual system? Maybe you can
Joining
explain
to
better,
what?
Rotarian
Maybe he can
Benga.
explain better.
Rotarian Benga, please explain better. The DG is not clear on this. Rotarian Taju Adedayo is asking, my DG, what is the deadline for semi-RI of district dues?
Semi-RI dues was September 18th, if you want to win the presidential citation. And you could still pay it after that date, because people are still paying even up till now. And some people are yet to pay. District dues is supposed to be paid just as the Rotary year is beginning. Pay your dues. You don't have to wait for DG visit to pay your district dues, because the DG is not even supposed to come to your club except you have paid your dues. So you need to pay your dues before the DG visit.
Okay, Rotarian Taju,
So all clubs are supposed to be paid by now, if not for clubs that have issues.
All clubs, kindly pay your RI dues and district dues. You do not have to wait for the DG to visit before you do this. Please take notes. Rotarian Mike Jaka is saying, thank you, our DG, for providing leadership to all Rotarians and clubs across the district. I also thank you in advance. Rotarian Mike Jaka is thanking you in advance, ma, for attending his investiture that is coming up. Ma, his investiture
on the 11th of November.
So he's thanking you in advance.
My
okay,
President Jaga, I thank you too. Don't worry, God will enable us to be there.
DG will try. Okay, Rotarian Idowu Afelogun, you did not state your club, but you said you have earned every bit of success. My DG coming your way at this time. Congratulations to you and your adorable team, ma.
Thank you.
Rotarian Beatrice, no club stated, says, well done, my DG, you are doing great.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Victor.
Okay, ma, I've been sharing the clubs districting page by page. I hope people have seen it.
I hope they have seen it and copied it. If not,
and copied it down.
We can send them a link of it also from the district office.
Okay, the district office will share a link.
Residents, yes.
The district, the DG has informed us the link will be sent to all presidents. So please reach out to your president before the next meeting, before this weekend. We'll send it out before the end of this week. Today is Monday. We will send it to everyone before the end of this week. My DG, how do you handle the role of charter presidents? Some of whom create problems for our club presidents year in, year out. This is A.G. Wilson asking.
Thank you, A.G. Wilson. I can only know about the problems if the AGs report them to the district accordingly. And that is why we call for presidents, AG, and committee chair meetings to give an avenue for AGs, either through their monthly reports or through those meetings, to speak out and let us know the clubs that are having issues. And if there's anybody in the club that has made him or herself the alpha and omega of the club, like some of the charter presidents do, please report them accordingly without fear or favor for anyone. And then the district will take it up, I can assure you that. The essence is to make sure that the clubs survive, because most of these clubs, their problem is either from their charter president or from the president, who do not seek advice or take advice from anybody. And they think that being president gives them the authority to do whatever they like for the club, especially the charter presidents that make themselves life presidents of the club. I even hear some charter presidents want to remain signatories to the account forever. So these are issues that district leaders need to come into to resolve for the clubs. But how do we know about them if the current presidents of the club do not report their charter presidents or bring this to our notice? So I urge all, please, to help us to help you, kindly report these issues accordingly so that we'll be able to wedge in and see what we can do to alleviate the problems.
Thank you, A.G. Wilson, for this question. The DG has spoken. The DG will not be able to assist if she does not know. How will she know the club needs to write? Let the current president and the secretary or the board visit the DG or write. You can send her an email, send her a message. You've heard people's comments about how responsive she is. There is no life president. It is a one-year tenure. Nobody has the right to make life unbearable for any Rotarian. So please document this, send it to the DG, and it will be taken up. Thank you, AG Wilson, for this. Good afternoon, my DG. This is Rotarian Ezekiel Balogu from RC Bogota South. Says, my DG, you're always on point. But how do we have 50-week clubs and we are still redistricting?
Yes, we have 50-week clubs. But these 50-week clubs have a way of just running to pay RI dues, believing that RI is the only one that can delist them. That is the belief of clubs and Rotarians. I want to tell them that this belief does not hold waters. Even the district can write RI and make a case for any club that needs to be delisted or to be merged. But what these clubs do, like for the last 2-3 years, they all paid their RI dues just to make sure, even if it's only 2 people left in the club, 1 person out of the 2 will go and pay the RI dues on behalf of the club, and then owe the district. The district has a long list of outstanding payment of district dues from these week clubs, spanning from last 2-3 years, even 2 years back. And some of these clubs are still standing just because they run and pay RI dues and they forget to pay the district dues. So this Rotary year, we're going to be looking at that, we're going to revisit all that and make sure that if you're standing as a club, you must be seen to do the right thing by paying your RI and district dues, because the district cannot function without your dues. We also need it to function just like RI needs it to function. So if RI can delist, then the district can also delist or encourage the clubs to merge and become one larger club.
Okay, Rotary and Ezekiel, I hope the DG has responded to you. We urge everyone to please try and pay up. We know Nigeria is Nigerian, everyone, but we urge us to try and pay up, or else let us recommend merging. We do not want to delist anyone. Please, 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 let us encourage people. And my DG, with your permission, maybe the district treasurer for the next DG's speaks, maybe we should have a list of the clubs and the amount they owe, so that we can also showcase it the way we're showcasing the clubs that we're redistricting. With your permission, for the next meeting.
Yes, we'll do that.
This.
We should do that, even though they will feel it's embarrassing to them. I think the time has come to let others know what these clubs are doing, if that will make them change.
Yes. Okay, we'll thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. This is from AG Chinedu Ucha Uka, RC Ojodu. This is to commend our Hope District Governor for availing all Rotarians and clubs the opportunity to interact and air their views. Kudos for this inclusive leadership.
Thank you.
Okay, I think Rotarian Aminat from Owutu Ishawu has explained or clarified what the Ikorodu, what our Rotarian Tayo from Ikorodu said earlier from Rotarian Adenaike. He says, why is the clubs in Ikorodu merged for 1 day? According to the calendar from the DG, visitation is next year. Kindly help clarify, ma'am. They were informed that all clubs in Ikorodu will visit on 1 day.
I'm not a magician, no. There's no way I can visit 9 clubs in 1 day. So I think something is wrong from the calendar he's looking at. I will check what he's saying and I will get back to them. But I'm just one human being and it's not possible to visit 9 clubs in 1 day, except if the 9 clubs are among the weak and almost dead clubs that do not have representation. We cannot hold proper meetings. So in that way, what we'll be holding with them will be a way to sort the problem and see a way forward to let the 9 clubs survive. But if there are 9 existing clubs that are surviving well, there is no way a DG will visit 9 clubs in 1 day. Except if what we are coming to do is hold meetings with them to discuss their issues. So I'll check that and I'll get back to them.
Rotary and Amina, thank you very much, my DG. Rotary and Amina and Rotary and Adenaike. The DG has said it is not possible that this visit is matched for 1 day, except the clubs we're talking about, part of these 52 clubs are these nightclubs belong to part of the 52 clubs. If this is not so, please discuss with the district secretary, reach the district office, and let us resolve this challenge. The DG cannot visit nightclubs in a day. Thank you very much, Ma. Rocha and Idris, thank you very much, my DG. Very impactful session. I want to suggest that Secretariat should reach out to Rotarians that register for these sessions with phone names and aliases to change their names for proper documentation and identification. Rocha and Idris. Rocha and Idris, thank you very much. Even though I'm going to harass you also. Your Zoom ID, for instance, is showing Idris A. It's not also showing your surname. So I would like to urge every one of us, when we join, I see a lot of people join as their club names. Maybe the president or secretary is joining. But if we join with our individual Zoom handles, before the meeting starts, please let us try to change it from our phone names and our aliases or our business names. It is possible to do that, and it's not a permanent thing. It's just for the meeting. Please let us try to do this. Rotaran Adeoye Ajayi, PAG Adeoye Ajayi from RC Okpebi. Good day, my DG, and well done. Since this is a more relaxed time to interact with you, I'm using this opportunity to remind you of our 40th anniversary celebration on November 25th. We sincerely request your presence on that day. This is PAG Adeoye from RC Okpebima. 40th anniversary celebration, November 25th.
Thank you, Adeoye. God's willing, we will be there.
Okay.
I promise to be there if the calendar allows it. Just be rest assured the DJ will be with you.
PAG, please remind the district team and we'll try to be there. DJ has said she'll try to be there if the calendar allows it. Richard DK from RCO Wutu Ishawo says, hopefully this year, my DG Ma, the discount will be better than what we had last year.
Well, all I can say is that this year's discount will be a discount with a difference. It's going to be fun. It's going to be our last discount for District 9110. So we want to make it
Hello, Ma.
Yeah, I think there's network issues from the district. She will come back on.
Okay. Rotaran Taiwo Ebenezer is asking for how we can get the list of unhealthy clubs. I mean, like we just suggested, before the next meeting, we'll try to get the names of these clubs and the outstanding financials. Or if you would like to receive it before then, Rotaran Taiwo Ebenezer, please reach out to the district secretary or the district office. I'm sure you'll be availed this list if you have any suggestions on how we can bring them back up. Thank you very much. The DG says that DG Femi Adenekon says that the DG should please promote the Singapore Convention. Happy Chairman, would you like to say something about the convention before the DG comes back?
Yeah, he's the chairman of the convention here. Maybe you should allow him to speak, or she, I don't know. She. That's she, yes. That's AG Bukola Bakari, I think.
Okay. Do we have AG Bukola Bakari on the call, ma'am?
She's not?
I'm going through the list. While we wait for the DG to come back, if anyone can
Is the chair of
reach
Ryla around? If the chair of Ryla is around, maybe you can share some light on, I know they were doing some, they've started the...
I shed some light on Ryla. I said screening has started.
Yes, okay.
The list of clubs, check the list and know what day your club falls in for screening. Make your participants available, but most importantly, pay for those participants. If you're to be screened and you have not paid, they will not screen your participants. So make payments first, then secondly, line up the participants and then check the day for your club visit at the district office and then bring them to be screened accordingly. Screening have started today. So check the list to know the day that is set out for your club. Then convention. This year's convention is going to be in Singapore next year, May. Plan to attend. if you have registered, please make your hotel reservation. And then there's a link being sent out by the committee. But I think the committee is sending this link and talking to only people on their platform. I think they should reach out to other Rotarians, whether on the platform or not. There may be people that may want to register now that had not registered earlier, or people that had registered, but they are not even on that platform. So communicating only with the platform will not be adequate enough. Committee members should reach out to other platforms or find other means of reaching out to other Rotarians to enable them get tuned into whatever messages they are sending. One, the link is out now for you to register and to get the documents ready for visa, while we also ask you to pay. I mean, not pay, you can book your hotel. Singapore is a beautiful city, but small. If you don't book your hotels now, you may not be able to get a good hotel. You may end up staying so much, very far from town, that you will spend so much money coming to the convention every day. So register, make reservations for your hotel, then you can pay on arrival. And even if you end up not going, you have 24 hours to the convention to cancel your hotel reservation. Or you can sell it to another Rotarian that did not register on time. So plan to attend the convention. There's going to be a party at the convention. There's going to be a lot of activities for our Rotarians, and there will be a lot of sightseeing. The committee will share all this accordingly.
Okay, thank you very much, my DG. Thank you, Amiable DG, and your team for your official visit to our club, RC Satellite Town, yesterday. AG Alan Imezwe, RC Lagos West, saying thank you. Good afternoon, my Amiable DG, President, District Leaders, and fellow Rotarians, Richard Ololade. I would like to put my voice.
If there are questions or just take the
I'm trying to read.
or observations.
This is update. What updates? Okay, the chairman, Rotarian PP Bironke Ogun, chairman of is Ryla.
Somebody
has been submitted. I'm appealing to.
Have you taken Rotarian Idris? Have you taken Rotarian Idris?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have. I've taken everyone. I've taken everyone. It's just from PP.
Somebody was asking how can they get the list of unhealthy clubs? You can get it from the district office.
From the district office, yes, I mentioned
yes,
that.
And then my dears,
from the district office.
And then the district secretary has responded to said visiting nightclubs is impossible. Where did the person get the information from? Yeah. It's definitely not on my own DG itinerary, maybe another DG. Because we can't visit 9 clubs in one day.
Okay.
Okay, Rotarian Idris, apologies.
I'm sorry.
No, she's been attended to.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Rotarian Idris, please unmute yourself. No problem. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, my DG.
I hope President. Oh, Idris Ashabu. Well done.
Yes, thank you very much, ma. I just needed to come in to provide clarification to what Owutu-Ishawo members posted. I think what they are saying is not very. They are not very articulate. They try to be articulate, but they didn't really get to convey their message. Actually, we have 3 clubs in Ikorodu and not 9.
Okay.
And historically, I think in even the last year, the DG only visited twice, meshed my club and Ikorodu Golden for one day, and now came on a separate day for Owutu-Ishawo. But for this year's visit, we've been contacted by the DS that the district actually wants, for convenience, to put the 3 clubs on one day, which is what the 3 presidents have actually tried to do. But Owutu-Ishawo, based on what they have, they said they will not be fitting in well into that day. The 3 presidents have met, and what we've advised the Owutu-Ishawo president is to reach back to the DG so that they can possibly come for their own DG visit at the district since it cannot fit in. But for Ikorodu Metro, which is my club, and Golden, we're actually going ahead with the joint hosting of the DG visit, which, like I said, was what even happened in the last imaginative year. So I just wanted to bring that up to provide some clarity to what was raised. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my Hope President. I think what we try to do in this year is to visit clubs within a particular zone, same week. Like if I enter Ikorodu today, I don't mind sleeping in a hotel. I'm visiting another Ikorodu club the next day or 2 days after, and finish every club there is in Ikorodu and leave. When I enter Ogun State, Abeokuta, I want to enter and visit as many clubs as I can take before I leave there. So it's for you. If you feel the day that has been scheduled for your visit is not adequate enough for you, get back to the DS and sort out the date issue. And we can always agree to terms and have another day. But what I don't want to do, I'm not looking at what you did last Rotary year. This is my own year. And I think it should be done according to how it will be convenient for me also as the DG. I am visiting 146 clubs within this year, and it's not easy. I told you at the beginning of this something, I had visited about 55 clubs. Yesterday, this Saturday, I visited 2 clubs, VGC and Eco Atlantic. So if it's convenient, the club can be met in the morning, and the other club can be an evening club, and I'll still take them in the evening before I leave that zone. So that I won't just be running, come to Ikorodu today, tomorrow I return back to Ikorodu, next tomorrow I return back to Ikorodu. It will not be convenient for me because I have other activities also to engage in other than just the club visit, and I have other things to look out for. So please, club presidents, bear with me. What we are trying to do here is to make it easy for us all, knowing fully well that your DG is just but one person. And I'm doing everything within my power to make sure that all the clubs get my attention as much as they need. As I'm also going for the club visits, clubs are also dragging me up and down for their installations. You had it now, 2 clubs have invited me for 40th anniversary and installation. They have not checked what other programs I have for that day. I may have 1 or 2 DG visits for that day. And at times, I still combine them as if I'm a superwoman from somewhere. So when I can't meet up with your demand, please understand. And when I can, just know that I have it in my mind to please all of you and to do the best I can to make sure that all the clubs this Rotary year achieve the best of everything they have set out to do. And whatever way I have to encourage you to do that, just get to me and I'm willing to do that. But please, don't ask for what is not possible. If Owutu Esawo, the day chosen is not good for them, please let them get back to the district secretary and we'll arrange a new date for them accordingly. Like this weekend, I'm going to be in Abara this week. We're taking Ajara, we're taking Abara, we're taking Oto Ijaniki. I want to take the 3 clubs before I leave that zone. It's only convenient. So that's what we're trying to do so that I won't just be jumping. I go there today, I come back tomorrow, I come the next day and all that. If I can enter once, take all the clubs I need to take and come out, fine. If I need to return again and it's possible, of course, I will also return. If it's not possible to take all the clubs while I'm there. But please, let's work together to achieve this. So the president of Owutu and all the clubs in Ikorodu, please get back to us and let's have a better arrangement that will suit all of us. Thank you.
Okay, there's a question from Rotary Club of Shagamu Royal. The president wants to know why his club is in red. I don't know which list he's referring to.
Shagamu Royal. What does it mean in red?
She said, okay, my name is Rotarian. Why my club is marked red? I don't know which list. I don't know.
Okay. They're talking about the redistricting list.
Okota Golden is one of the weak clubs. Probably they have not paid their dues or whatever. I don't know why they're in red. Okota Golden, Adeni Jones, Agor Palace. These are part of the weak clubs that we are
Okay,
trying
maybe the
to
weak
solve
clubs
their
are the
issues.
ones in red.
In red, yes. So if you're no, I don't think it's the weak clubs, so because I can see some good clubs that are also in red, like Greenfield, E-Club
Yes.
of Maryland. I don't think there's no particular reason why they are in red, please. I'll find out why they're in red. There's no, it's not because they are weak. Because I can see Greenfield, I can see Admiralty, my PAG charter president is not weak. I can see Maryland, they are not weak.
Mende Creatives.
I can see Mende Creatives. I can even see Rock City, they are not weak. I can see, no, it's not about weakness. It doesn't matter. I think just ignore the colors. Take the lead, that's all. Where you belong to.
Take the districts, please. Ignore the colors. Take the districts.
Take your districts and ignore
take your
the
district and know where you
Please.
belong. Forget about the color, please.
Forget about the colors, please.
Okay, they said
new clubs.
the clubs in red are new clubs for the past 1 or 2 years. Okay, that explains it. Those are clubs that are 2 years old, 2 years to now, 1 to 2 years. Yeah, those are
Thank you very
the
much, my DG.
Thank you, our PDG, for the clarification. DG Femi Adeleko also. Thank you.
Thank you, my future
DGs,
DGs.
for being on the call. Yes. Thank you very much, sirs. DG, we've exhausted the comments and questions. We'll take your closing remarks now, ma.
There's somebody's hand up. Abaje from Arusi Owutu.
Okay.
There's Hamina.
Which
yeah, take Rotary and Agbaje from RC Owutu.
RC Owutu Ishawo. Or she left the hand open after the question, because if it's
okay, there's another person
down. Tolu Lokpe's iPhone. You see, this is why we say we should rename our phones. Rotary and Tolu Lokpe's iPhone. Please unmute and let's hear you. Your club, please.
Good afternoon, my district governor.
Good afternoon, my.
Yes, ma'am. I quickly wanted to talk about Ryla. I know that I was busy coordinating the screening when Ryla was being mentioned, and so I couldn't comment at that time. We are currently at the district, and the screening started today, and we've attended to 3 clubs out of the clubs that are scheduled for screening of participants. So I would just like to speak with all the presidents that are present, AGs that are present on this forum, to please help us reach out to the various clubs that they manage and the presidents, that they should please send their participants for screening, so that, because we have over 10 committee members here seated now waiting for the Rylarians. These are people who have left all their work and all today, Monday, to be here. So that on Wednesday we can have the sizable number of people come for the screening. So DG, that's just what I just quickly want to chip in, ma'am.
Thank you very much, my AG. I'm sure they heard you. Thank you. Any other comments? There's somebody Aminat.
No, ma'am. Okay, Rotary and Aminat is from Owutu Ishawo. Please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my DG. Good afternoon. Please, I have 3 things that I want to talk about. The first one is about the mention of DG visitation. What we heard was DG will be coming for the 3 clubs. There's only 3 clubs. I think the moderator made a mistake by reading out 9 clubs. It was only 3 clubs that is in Ikorodu. And what we heard was DG will be visiting the 3 clubs. Though I've now gotten it right that it's just like you are coming to one region and you are going to treat the whole region in maybe possibly 3 days, within 3 days. Not same day. That has been clear. But the information we got earlier was you are going to be visiting the 3 clubs. And we, from our club, we are working in line with dates given to us, which was next year. That was what we are working towards. So only for us to hear the information that you'll be coming this December 9. And which one of us lost is, what is it called? His parents, that we are going, that's the same date that they picked, that we are going to visit such person. So when we heard that that's the same, we made it known to the other clubs, which is Ikorodu Metro and Ikorodu Golden, that 9 will not be convenient for our club. We made it known, but it's as if it was DG speak that he said, she said she will be coming that date. So that was why we were trying to raise it and make a clarification so that it won't be as if it's a club that is not working in line with other clubs. That's one. Then 2, this list of division of what's it called, separation of districts. I can't find our club name. Does it mean that we are seeing district 9110? Then thirdly,
there will be no
is about
9110 again. Okay. The third one is what, please?
The third one is about women in Rotary Conference. I realized that DG, maybe I didn't hear that part, but I didn't hear anything of such from our DG in order to encourage our other women in Rotary because we are still having low turnout in registration. So my DG, please use your office to encourage others to register. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rotary Aminat. Thank you. I'm happy to know that the clarification on the visitation is okay. Secondly, fellow Rotarians, you know, I forgot actually about women in Rotary. It's coming up. They have a conference coming up 29th of November, this month actually. And just like she said, registration for this conference has been very low. We plead with all of you, especially the women, to kindly register. There is not just the women conference, the men are also invited. Please register and plan to attend to support the women in what they have planned out to do. The conference is coming up 29th of November, 2023. The flyers are all over our platforms. I also want to encourage the women. I mean, you should also put in more efforts by going around to clubs, calling people, and having your women in the different zones to go talking to Rotarians about it as much as possible, because the date is already very close. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, DG. The DS would like to respond so that we put every club in Ikorodu's mind at rest. DS, please unmute and speak.
Okay. Good afternoon, my DG, fellow Rotarians. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. Afternoon, my DS.
Oh, okay.
We can hear you, Executive Secretary.
Okay, thank you. I just want to address the Ikorodu agitation. Yes, there are actually 3 clubs in Ikorodu, and we felt that okay, these 3 clubs, 2 meet on Saturday, and 1 Owutu specifically meets on.
I lost you.
We're losing you, DS.
Sunday has been a very clear that we need to consider the strength of the DG as a person and for activities that our district had to do statutorily this year, that timing. Please, I engaged the 3 clubs in it. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, because I'm using my I'm using my phone. I'm on my way to the district office because I'm using my phone and a call wanted to come in. So I engaged the 3 clubs in Ikorodu that instead of our coming separately on a Sunday for Owutu, and because of all the activities that we have, talk of all Nigerian convention and all that, and I then agree that, okay, with the president of 2 clubs, that we should meet on Sunday. And they spoke to the Owutu president. No, they should meet on Saturdays, which is Saturday, 2nd of December. I spoke to the Owutu president, who now told me that, okay, they have a burial to do. One of them lost the father, so it's not going to be convenient for them to join. So can we shift to the following weekend? I said, the following weekend is already busy and engaged. So we will go ahead with the 2 other clubs. And for the 3rd club, we would arrange another date for it. And that was the last conversation I had about Ikorodu. And there's not meant to be any controversy at all. I've agreed with their president. He said it wasn't convenient for them because one of them lost, I think it's the president-elect or IPP, I'm not sure again, lost somebody and they are traveling for the burial. And I said, it's okay, we'll go ahead with the 2 clubs that we have since we could not find any other date like immediately to take them. And he told me that it was okay with him. He would go back to his club until when I started hearing this, listening to the conversation. So let me use the opportunity to reassure everybody that as much as we need to accommodate everybody, we would accommodate everybody. But just because this year has been a very peculiar year, is a year that has been loaded with so many activities. So that's why we try to ask for, okay, let us just give a bit of concession here and there. And in fairness to the DG, she has been like a man-woman, I must confess. So Ikorodu Owutu member, please be reassured, we'll visit your club someday. But when will this be? I cannot tell now. But when I get onto my laptop, I can look at it and we'll come back to you. But our visit for the 2 other clubs will go on as scheduled. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
you, my
DS, for
Executive
the
Secretary.
clarification. Thank you, our DG, ma.
Thank you.
We are done with the agitation from Ikorodu.
Yes.
We would, Owutu Ishawo, your comment about your club not being listed here is noted. The district office would go through the list and update, and a comprehensive list will be shared to everyone. Please bear with us. It should be shared before the end of this week, hopefully, to all our mailboxes and to the president. The DG has said we'll share to all the presidents. Our DG, your closing remarks.
Thank you very much, Temitayo. Thank you so much for anchoring this beautifully well. You've done well. Thank you. I appreciate you. My whole presidents here present, I recognize you all. The captain of the whole president and the vice captains here present, I recognize you all and I appreciate you for being here. My district governor-elect for both 911 and 912, DGE Femi Adeneko and DGE Wole Kukoyi, I appreciate you. You've been online with us since beginning. I appreciate the DGNs. I didn't see them or hear their voice, but if they are here, I want to appreciate them too. I want to appreciate our past district governors that are here present with us. I saw when KS was trying to write. I appreciate you all for finding time to be with us this afternoon for this very wonderful interactive section. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all AGs, all zonal coordinators, all committee chairs, and Rotary leaders that are all present here this afternoon. I appreciate you all. I want to appreciate the chairman of Public Image, our own Assistant Regional Public Image Coordinator and Chairman of Public Image for the district. I appreciate you with your team for such wonderful section. You know, the publicity was very unique. Everywhere, all the platform was filled up. I'm not surprised at the kind of turnout we have for this section, because I know for the online, we have over 100 people, and then on the YouTube and all, it's been loaded with different, am I still here? Why am I always logging out? Am I connected? I'm not. Oh. Didn't know.
We can hear her.
Are you hearing me?
We can hear you, ma. We can hear you, ma.
Oh, okay. I thought I was disconnected. So I'm thanking our public image chair and assistant regional public image coordinator, Mike Effiong, and his team for this wonderful section. The publicity was apt. All the platforms were very loaded up till this morning, and people turned up accurately and on time too. So I want to appreciate you all. May I also use this opportunity to say that our own chairman, Mike, to announce it to Rotarians that he was just given an appointment by the Akwa Ibom state governor to be one of the SAs. I think SA for public image, and is going to be the liaison for Lagos, a special assistant to the SA. Once again, Mike, I say congratulations. And we know that that will be an advantage for your position in Rotary, and that you will attract whatever we can get from our Akwa Ibom state government to District 9110. So we're looking forward to that. That's what the appointment will bring. Thank you very much. I want to thank all Rotarians for this wonderful interactive section. It's indeed very interactive, and I'm glad. With this, you know, we have a lot of things to go back and think about. A lot of informations have been shared, and I know Rotarians have taken notes adequately. Let us go and continue doing the needful, the things we need to do. But don't forget, I'll leave you with one word. As I thank all of you for being here and sharing this afternoon with me, let's not forget that this is Rotary Foundation month, November, the month when we give and continue giving to the foundation. We all know that Rotary Foundation is the heartbeat of Rotary, so the importance can never be overemphasized. And as Rotarians, that who we are cheerful givers, we know who we are, and we cannot stop being who we are. We must continue to touch the less privileged in our societies and create hope in the minds of the hopeless in the society too. You know, we have a lot of hopeless situations, and we must continue to put smiles in the faces of the less privileged within our communities. And how else and what other way, best way to do this, if not through our donations to the foundation. Don't also forget to give to polio, because polio eradication is very key. We cannot do without fighting for polio. And vaccination for polio eradication is something that must continue to be done within the world, even within Nigeria, because until polio is completely eradicated in the whole world, we will not stop fighting against polio. So give to polio, give to the foundation, try to be a major donor, attract AKS even from outside Rotary. We all know that donations to the foundation is not just for Rotarians alone. So if you have friends, corporate bodies out there that you think you can attract to Rotary to make donations to our foundation, please get them involved. And if you need me or a letter from the district, please get in touch with me. I will be much obliged to do that accordingly. Yes. And then the points will go to the Rotarian that introduced an outsider to bring money to the foundation, and you will get the adequate recognition accordingly. So once again, I say thank you to everyone here present. Thank you to all my future governors that are here with me. I look forward to your year, and I look forward to when this district will be completely districted, and this Ibeji will be a complete thing at the end of the day. I will be standing by you. I will be standing by you all through, just like you're standing by me all through this Rotary year. I appreciate you all. Don't worry, I will nurture the 2 districts. It's just that I don't know how I'll be dividing myself. God will help me. I know they are working together with one spirit, like we're all working together this year. So somehow we'll find a way with which the activities can come up, and they will be taking me into consideration in setting up their activities so that I can be a little to the right and a little to the left, so that I won't just be for my district alone. I want to also be for District 9111. So I want to believe that the district governor-elect, Dr. Wole Kukoyi, will work hand in hand with Femi Adeneko to make sure that the activities will not drag me into pieces. Thank you very much, Rotarians. I love you all. And I say have a wonderful day as we continue to serve Rotary and continue to create hope in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, DG. There is nothing else to add. I'm sure we had a wonderful time and we enjoyed this interactive session. Tell everyone who missed it that they should not miss the next edition. We'll catch you same time next month. But if you want to catch the DG before the next DG speaks, bye, everyone. If you would like to catch the DG, meet her at the foundation dinner. Catch the superwoman.
Thank you. I hope DG,
Thank
and
you.
thank you so much, Temitayo.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank
My Kefyong.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my PhD. Congratulations.
Happy, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
If you want to catch the latest SSA, be at the foundation dinner.
Message. You did not accompany.
Come to the foundation dinner, 26.
Come to the foundation dinner, November 26th. You meet the new appointee.
Thank you. Thank you to you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My DG.
Thank you.
Exciting,
My DG, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Nice time with my DG.
Thank you, ma. Congratulations, ma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma. Well done, ma.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
We're expecting you, please.
Capo. I see.
Yes, I will be with you.
Ewe is waiting
I will.
for you,
I'll be with you. Rotary Club of Ewe, you are my friends. So I won't forget you. Don't worry. It will be sorted out.
Please, ma.
Yes, it will be sorted out. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, that's your question.
Enjoy the rest of the day, my DG.
Enjoy your day too. Thank you, my DG. Thank you. I appreciate you.
How about my DG?
Thank you. Eku wahala. Eku.
Everything is Eku.
Everything is Eku.
Hello. Thank you, my DJ. Well done for that one.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
So bye.
If you want to catch the DG before she comes to your club, be at the foundation dinner. You heard it.
Correct. That's it. 26th November. Thank you.
And part of your ticket money goes to your contribution. That's another thing. So let us try to be there.
Thank you. Thank you for that information.
Yes,
AG Sylvia, thank you. I can see you.
Thank you, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Afternoon.
Please follow us on our social media pages and see all the activities going on with the district and the DG this year. Like, comment, and post, and we share.
Thank you for that information, my chief of staff. Thank you.
Well, you are all welcome to Rotary Club of Agbara tomorrow for the DG's visit. My DG, we are looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, so my PP, I'm lucky. I'm looking forward to the visit. My people are expecting me. I will be there.
Good afternoon,
My
my DG.
Ajara president, I can see you.
Good
Afternoon.
afternoon, my DG. I'm looking forward to see you
Afternoon,
tomorrow.
Charles.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm looking forward to coming, Nicholas. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you, ma.
Mm.
Have a wonderful day, ma.
Okay.
Thank you, ma.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, ma.
Yeah.